So, here we go. Warning, game contains scenes of violence and gore, sexual content, and strong language. Suitable only for audiences of 18 years and older. Also, for those of you who are suicidal depressed, or have suicidal depression, it would be wise not to view this game. Mainly because this game actually deals with suicidal depression. Hello guys, Unoraptormon here. Welcome to the Cat Lady. I have been wanting to play this ever since I saw Cry play it. So, from what I know, this is a point-and-click adventure. So, here we go. And my final decision to finally play this game actually came from watching Jordan Underneath review it.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
Understandably so. I'm going to try and make each video about 30 minutes long.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course. Prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them. All I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down.
I know of 2 people who have done this. Actually, no, I know 3 people who did this. 1 succeeded in committing suicide.
Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Reminds me of one of the people, the 2 people that I know that didn't succeed in committing suicide. One of them, they stopped talking to me. And the other one, House in the Woods, Chapter 1. Harvester Games presents. Interesting little UI. But they're still trying to commit suicide. One of them tried to cut themselves to death. Or that's one attempt. One time she swallowed some pills. Another time it's just a constant fight with trying to get her to live. And it hurts. So press this way. Can't really go that way, and this way to walk. Okay, so keyboard instead of mouse, maybe? Using it while I itch my nose. It's really pretty. So my guess is we're playing as Susan Ashworth. Press to open interaction menu, cycle through available options with keys, enter to confirm. Okay. I feel strangely drawn to this place. I must find a way to unlock this padlock and get inside. It's locked. Alright, so I can't do anything that way, and the other way you can't go. So, it's interesting shift. Okay, that's one. That's wow. That's a 3-car pileup. No pedestrian access. Okay. That's crying out loud. That was a bad jump scare. Examine. Oof. Can't go any further. This ambulance is blocking access to the tunnel exit. Maybe there's no exit at all. Okay, well, its back end is covered in blood, so it looks like someone kind of got flattened against it. Let's see what's inside. It's locked. Okay. Just can't go any more that way. Is it really? Yeah, sure enough. Huh. So I guess gotta walk away.
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there?
I'm pretty sure.
Answer me.
Pretty sure it's the ambulance. Cause it's, at least for me, it's coming from the right side of my headphones. Oh, it's her. It's me. My cold, dead body right in front of my eyes. What is it doing here? Jeez. It looks so calm. Ugh. Okay, I did not hit enter, did it? My eyes. Just about one thing I liked about myself. Even now, they still shine a little. They're very pretty green eyes. Is that a key in her mouth? In my mouth? I'll better take it with me. To open inventory, select items. Not long ago, even a key wouldn't open my mouth. Now I find there's one inside it. I can't see any locks here. Okay, so up to exit. Okay, so everything I need is on my keypad and then the enter key. Okay, that's good to know. So looks like we gotta head back. Didn't say anything about running, so I've got. Okay, so there was. Shit! Run! Lady, move it! Hee! That would be a really quick death. Whew. Have I seen this played? Yes. Have I remembered everything? Not really. But I'm sure it'll help. Well, that light's rather bright now. Oh look, there's light. Woof. Back out into the... Hello, little ear. Come here. Looks like it had something around its neck. That would hold still long enough. Alright, so... Alright, so down to open inventory, enter to select. Okay, my cat's playing with my wood chime. Okay. Well, found a way to get in. Kit Kat, what are you doing? Sounds like a heart. The hole has been boarded up with these planks. The sign underneath says emergency power switch, danger. It's not strong enough. I'm not strong enough to pull them off with my bare hands. Okay. There's definitely something there. I can't tell for sure, but it looks like a switch. Examine. Too long a sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Maybe I'm being silly. This is just some old machinery after all. How strange. There doesn't seem to be a single switch or button on this machine. How do you turn it on? So, looks like I gotta go... That's a rough heartbeat. So it looks like I gotta go out and follow the deer. But, Jesus, start off a game with a suicide. Reminds me of at least the friend that still talks to me, that's still trying to kill herself, which is really disheartening, to say the least. Music shift. Hello, dear. Okay. Well, I haven't seen anything that I can... Okay, a wrecked car. Oh! So she... Okay. Hanging body. Wow. My dead body hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. That's how she described herself feeling a lot of times. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? Oops, wrong button. Rope is tied into a knot. Untie. It'll take me hours to undo this knot. So... body's too high. Can't reach. Okay, so I gotta find something to cut her down. It's a trailer. The door seems bolted from the other side. So, I can't go any way that way. So, okay. Almanac.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Wait, there was a wrecked car. Okay. It was a crow. Okay, I think we're lost. What a gruesome display. At least it's not my head stuck on the bars. It's locked. Okay. So that's interesting. Whoa! Random Boyd. Okay. Well, now I'm following the crow. There's a wrecked car again. I don't think she likes birds. Well, I hear it. Maybe I need to follow the crow. Okay, it seems to be what I need to do. Oh! Well then. Who's done this? Is there anyone else here? Okay, there's no way that deer's been there that long. I'm bold. What the? I don't even. Alright, so it's down to exit or up to exit? Okay, it's left or right. Down, inventory, enter, use. And apparently the knife breaks after using it. Then again, that's probably for the best considering said person is suicidal. I look like I'm just sleeping. Empty. Alright. Alright, so it's leading me to a weird place again. I'm guessing gate key. It's a large rusty key. Well, I don't think I have much option. Who?
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Well, clearly Susan has no idea who it is. So she's kind of I'm between that and that, so let's go with death.
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back.
So yeah, death.
I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
Okay, what is this
What
place?
is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle.
An old house in the
I
woods.
rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth.
Susan sounds exactly
Today
like my friend,
you
and I
are
sound
my
like this
guest
old
of
lady.
honor.
So what will happen
What will
next?
happen next?
depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take.
Interesting.
I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Okay. I'm currently not.
A lonely seashore.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Alright. Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I think this would be a more prominent question, considering the fact that Susan did in fact try to kill herself.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows? I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate.
Okay.
The Queen of Maggots.
Then how in the world would you be
Is
considered
that
life?
what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I knew what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
See, here's the thing. There's what's in character, and then there's out of character, and it's very clear to me that out of character would be the second choice. What do you want me to do? It means that she wants to be redeemed. She wants life back. But in character, I think would be this one. However, Cece, if you're watching this, is this what it's like? With that said, I'm going with this.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Okay. And now we've got the UI back, so follow. Piano.
What's
Interesting.
your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death.
You
I
clarified
might
that
seem
earlier.
just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you. Only in a slightly different way.
Care to inform me what this different way is, ma'am? Again, in character, this one and that one. But,
Those
again,
5
me.
people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them.
Which
They don't
is?
know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Again, these two are in character.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself.
What's bad is I can actually see the wisdom of the
I know
Queen
you're
of
not a
Maggots
murderer.
idea.
Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
Okay, so, yeah, all of these are now in character. I see the wisdom in her choosing Susan Ashworth. Quite literally, I've forgotten most of her backstory, but depending on there's some kind of gift she's got to give her. But depending on what it is, and if I remember correctly, I think it's immortality. Ironic for a suicidal person. But Someone who is suicidal will go to a far more extreme in this regard to kind of get things done. So, yeah. It's... If it were a normal, sane person, oh, I don't want to die again. I have an aversion to death kind of thing. A suicidal person, in this case Susan Ashworth, I've tried to take my own life. I don't care kind of thing. So I'm going with this one.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
I think that's what she's offering you, Susan.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops.
I stand corrected.
It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead.
Limbo.
You enter one
Purgatory.
of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
And boom.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Funny you should mention that.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
Knew it!
You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Wow. I forgot about that condition. But, my friend is so much like Susan, and for a good majority of this dialogue, I am so much like the Queen of Maggots. Weird that I actually had to make that comparison, admittedly. So, between these two, I'd probably have to go with blackmail.
Blackmail? You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me.
Fair
you
point.
will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside. want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Okay. Alright, I don't currently have control over Susan. Okay. How to tell is the UI down below. Whoa!
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer.
Oh, look,
So
a
you
crowbar.
know.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Yowza. Easily pull it out. Sorry. And all we can do is examine. Crucified, all alone, one place that's changed it all. Okay, so it's clear it's a shift between a room of some kind and a field. But why is she crucified? I really don't want to be here. Okay, and inside.
Susan, it's time to make a decision.
Oh,
The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Can you tell me again about the parasites?
Did you not listen, Susan?
I'm sorry. It's a lot to take in, you know?
Pay attention, Susan. Those people I call the parasites will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends. But don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth. And they
okay, I can't rush
all
the
deserve
dialogue.
to die. That's why I prepared a special gift for you. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life, no matter what happens. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Considering this, between these two, actually I think this one would be out of character. Just because, and it's less because...
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality.
I'm guessing this is
Then
the
on your way
sacrifice of soul.
out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Used to.
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
So I was
But
right
which
about
one?
that.
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
I wonder if that means she used to be a nurse.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there is no smoke.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
What the?
What the? How did I get back here?
My thoughts exactly. Well, it is kind of limbo, so... I wonder if this burning wrecked car has to do with anything. So, it's less of a point and click adventure and more of a... Well, technically still it's point and click. So, this thing. Right. Okay. All this blood around the hole. Was someone hurt here? It might be that she's had other parasite hunters, I guess. I can hear a heartbeat. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it well. Well, there's really not much else to do. This doesn't look like a good idea. Holy shit, Taki mushrooms. A few drops of blood, okay. And the door is open. Jeez! Mick a Mick? Keep running, Susan. Interface program, James Spanos. Okay. Jeez, lo flippin' wheeze. Lost a friggin' arm! Art and Programming, R.L. Michaleski. That was a gunshot! I don't like the sounds. Holy crap, what the heck? That was one heck of an introduction. With that said, I will see you guys in the next episode. Unoraptormon signing out! What a way to end. See you in the next episode. Ciao.